Welcome to Mama Ruth's house. With it being so close to Mother's Day, I thought I would do something a little special. We're going to do some deviled eggs, but they got a little twist. These have a little avocado in them, and they don't have any mayo, so they're only 1 point per half if you're following the Weight Watcher plan. They look beautiful. The way we're going to do it, I'm sure you're going to like it. And with that being said, let's get started. So I have learned from one of my viewers about making the eggs in my boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. I have done that 4 times since, and every single time they come out amazing. So I'm going to share that with you guys and show you how I do it and how it comes out so good. And I'm going to move you down so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I have my Instant Pot right here all set up. And all you do is put 1 cup of water, teaspoon of white vinegar, and then I have these handy dandy little egg tray things that I've had. It came with it. I got this whole group, so I use those. But I saw online people just use the trivet or whatever it is called that comes in there, and then they just put the boiled eggs on top of that. So you can do that as well. So we're going to cook 14 eggs. I don't need them all for this recipe, but I'm going to use them for the week. So we just put our little eggs in our little egg holder. And this holds 7 per. I was showing you how to do it first before I stick it down in there. It's much easier to do it from when it's in there. So I have a larger one for the bottom and a little bit smaller one for the top, which both hold 7 eggs. Can you see this? Yes. Just put them in there. And we're going to stack that right on top of the other one. So you just put those right on there. And then we're going to put the lid on. Always make sure your seal is in the right place. I'm used to doing it. There we go. So you just make sure it's down. I have it open right now, so when I seal it, then I'm going to turn it to the closed position. And I don't know if you guys have one of these, or I love it. I use it constantly. And it has a little setting that says eggs right here. I don't know if you can see that. So I just push that. So it cooks for 5 minutes, and then you let it steam for 5 minutes, and then we're going to take it out and put it in cold water, and we're ready to peel them. So that's how quickly. It takes a little time to get up to the pressure, but then once it's up to pressure, it's 5 minutes and then 5 minutes. It's probably about maybe 10 minutes total. So I'm going to do something else while this is happening, and then I'll bring you back when it's done so you can see. All right, we're back. It's been 10 minutes, 5 minutes of cooking and 5 minutes of letting the steam slow release. Now we're going to release the rest of the pressure. And I don't know if you can see that on screen, the little bit of steam that came out. So that's all done. Then I'm going to put it over in the sink where there's cold water on it, and then I put a little bit of ice for just a few minutes. You don't have to do it long at all with this technique. And then we'll peel them. I'll just peel them right here so you can see how it's being peeled. Got one that cracked. So this is hot. The outside part is not, though, just the metal piece. So I'm going to take this out, put it under some cold water. Okay, so I only need 6 eggs for this. What I did is I cracked them a little bit and then I put them in some water and then we're going to peel them here on camera. So this is all I did is I just cracked them completely around. Gotta get you a little straighter here. So I cracked them a little bit. I just cracked them completely around, put them back in the water, and then I'm going to just peel them. And you'll see they come off super easy. Look at that. See, super easy. Perfect. So for right now, I'm just going to stick them in our little egg. You couldn't ask for an easier peeling egg, huh? I'll rinse them again just to make sure they're good. A little bit older eggs, I just don't think it really matters with this technique. It probably takes about 15 minutes total, about 5 minutes for it to get up to the pressure, and then 5 minutes of cooking time, and then 5 minutes of the slow release. As long as you get right under um, that membrane, then it makes it really easy. Then it just comes right off. There it is, perfect egg again. All right, I'm going to go wash those off, and then I'll be right back. All right, so what I did is the egg that kind of had the blowout in there, I just went ahead and I'm going to use that in my, the yellow part in my deviled eggs. All right, so we have this little handy dandy cute egg cutter we're gonna use today. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut the eggs this way. So it's going to be a little different than you normally see a deviled egg. So they're going to be cut at a little cute angle. And you just get that yellow out. Well, that was my starter egg, so we're going to just wipe them out because we don't want any of that yellow in there because we're going to do something else with them. Okay. I think I need to start it a little sooner. Let's move this out of the way. That was my first trial. So you have to push a little harder than I was doing. I was being too gentle. And then you just turn your egg around. Just like that. Comes apart. Put your yellow in there. And then you have a cute little egg. We're just going to try that and see how that looks. We don't want any of this yellow in there because it will mess up when we dye it. And you heard me correctly, we're going to dye these. These are going to be for Mother's Day, so we're going to make them all cutesy. You do have to push a little harder than I would think, just to get the egg cut through. So cute. Oh, I got the hang of it now. So they're going to be like this, but we're going to dye them. But first, I'm going to also make, since this is for Mother's Day, we're going to make it a little fancier. So we're going to take an egg and we're going to take a flower and we're going to cut a flower out of this. Now, this is my first time, so we'll have to see how that works. There we go. See how, I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be a little flower. We're going to stick those on top of the eggs. So you put it, if you have one of these little plungers, you just put it in there. I kind of twisted it, and then it should just pop right out. Oh, yep, there we go. Little flower. I'm just going to remove the yellow on there so we have a little flower. I thought it would be kind of fun to do something different. And you can see it's not hard at all. Now that I got the hang of it, that was the first time I ever did it. I've been thinking about this for a while, that I was going to do this. I'm a crazy. I even had dreams about it, how I was going to do it. I probably shouldn't say how crazy I am, but I am. And I didn't want them to be too big because we only want it to be little, and they're small eggs. They're small, so super cute. Can't wait till see how it looks when it's all done. I think I'm going to make a couple extra in case I have a problem. Better safe than sorry. So I'm just going to take that inside part and put it in my, so I have a little extra to play with. And you can put the whites in there and nobody would, it doesn't even, you can't tell once you get it all. Maybe I should make one more just to be safe. All right, so what I did is I took water and a little bit of vinegar, maybe a half a teaspoon, and I put it in one of these cups. And I'm doing teal and pink. And we're going to make the eggs like that. Start off with putting them in there. Do a couple. And then I think what I decided is I'm going to do the opposite. So on that one, I'll put these, and on these, I'll put this color. See how that works out. And I don't want them to stay in there too long because I just want them to be a little bit really light, not like I did my Easter ones. Little tong. I just want them to be really light, just like that. We got our little flour. Oops, there it is. I don't want to get my pink mixed up with that. You could leave them in there longer. I choose not to today. I decided I was going to take them out quicker because I want them just kind of light. So we're not going to leave them in there long at all. So see, I just wanted them just colored just a little bit, not a lot. Get our little flowers out. I'm going to put a couple more in each one. So let me go wipe these out while those are waiting, while we're waiting for those. I said I was going to make two kinds. One with avocado. And you can see how perfectly cooked these eggs were. That Instant Pot is truly, it's an amazing way to cook the eggs. If you don't like anything else out of this, I hope that you, if you have an Instant Pot, that you use it for eggs. And we're going to try a different egg recipe. I think it'll be yummy. I wanted to share with you, since this is my my weight loss journey. So by eating this way, today I went to Weight Watchers. Today is Saturday, May 6th. That's when I'm filming. And I am now down, I'm happy to say, 33.8 pounds. I'm so excited. I'm just very, very excited. It works, eating healthily, cooking better, making better choices, drinking water, tracking, doing all the things that I should be doing all the time. And it's not hard. I've had a very easy time. I love popcorn. I do a lot of air popped microwave popcorn because I put it in a bowl without any oil. And I have a special bowl that I pop the popcorn in. And then I just use the spray butter on it. A little bit of salt and some onion powder. And it's delicious. I love it. Get our little flowers out. Super cute. I have one more little flour in there. There it is. The one I make all the time, I'll put that one first because I know what I'm doing with it. I put a little bit of light Best Food mayonnaise, maybe like a good helping like that. We'll see how that turns out. I might need something else. I always wait for just a minute before I get the spoon in there. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of juice, pickle juice, about a tablespoon of relish, and a little tiny bit of mustard. And we'll mix this up and see how that turns out. If I like the consistency, I'm going to put just a tad salt and a little bit of pepper. And I think that's a good consistency for me, for my liking. I have a cake tip that I put in here, and then I'm just going to do this. Put that out of the way, get that ready. So it calls for a little bit of garlic powder. Let's put a little bit in there. A teaspoon of fresh squeezed lime juice. A teaspoon, we're going to wing it, of cilantro. That's about a teaspoon. We got some for garnish. A teaspoon of chives, finely chopped. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. And a half, because we're doing half. It's supposed to be 2 teaspoons of everything, but since I'm only doing half, I don't want to make too much because we just won't eat it all. Take my avocado and cut it in half because we only need half. You use a whole avocado when you're doing the whole deal. Oh, this avocado looks amazing. And I'm just going to take it and cut it inside here and just kind of chop it up a little bit. I'm going to smash it with the fork, but this will just give it a head start. And I'm just taking it and doing this. When I do my avocado toast, I kind of do it like that. It might need a little bit more salt and pepper. We'll see. I think my daughter would really like it. She doesn't like mayo. One of my daughters. The other one likes it. And we're just going to smash that up. Give it a good mixy mix. Smells very fresh smelling. You could add a little bit more lime juice or whatever you would like. Okay, okay, I have another bag ready with an end on it. You can see how nice this would look for a special occasion, and it's super easy and healthy. I appreciate it and thank him. He has always been behind me, whatever I do. So when I get some crazy ideas, he always goes, okay, what do you need? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in every other one. I think because I want to have these for my picture. I'll have to try something. One color, so then it will be easy to know. And I just kind of twist this in. And I'm just going to, and you kind of just mess with it because you don't know how much you're going to put in each one first. Because you can always come back and put a little bit more. That turns out it's going to be very cute. This one doesn't want to cooperate and be in there the right way. Little stinker. Whoops. So I think what I'm going to do, so I can try it. All right. So I'm going to put some smoked paprika. And I'm going to do this one. We'll do the same thing. We'll put a little smoked paprika on it. Then we're going to add just a tad, only on the green ones, the ones that, a little bit of cilantro. And a tiny bit of the chives. You see how cute that's going to be? And then chives over here and some cilantro. So I can have it taste just like that one. And then I'm going to add a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning, just on top of those. And we're going to put these little flowers that we made I'm going to alternate them. So they're going to be on the pink ones will be on the blue ones. And you could do white. You could do a different color. You don't even have to put them on there. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And I even have one for mine. All right, let's clean up this mess so we can really see how cute this is. Look at that, is adorable. I love those. Look how cute they turned out. Now for the taste test. I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to bring you up. I think they're adorable. And I have stars. I was thinking for 4th of July, you could do red, white, and blue ones and put the stars on top. So now we're going to taste test one. So cute. Mmm. I think I might like it better. Mmm. So 1 point. And I want to thank you for joining me today. And I hope you like this recipe and use it. And let me know down in the comments if you have, if you liked it, if you changed it. Let me know. And with that being said, until we see each other again, make a fantastic day.